5 minutes. Welcome to the void of the cat. Well, I yap and you cannot hear my yapping. How awesome is that, yeah? Maronya to everyone. How's it meowing? Yes, now. How's it meowing? Okay. YouTube sub is not up. Hi. Yes, Mama. Okay, is there issues? What the meow is wrong? Hey, can chat hear me? Alright, are we doing better now? Yes! Okay, I think we are doing better. I think. Chat, can I confirm if we are doing good, Meow? And yes, Shadow Flare Bloops. Hi! Yes, Meow. Meow. Okay, all platforms, we back. Yes, we are back with our Meowjans! Without further meow, let's meow. And me at everyone, Caturteer in the house here, and welcome to the Caturteer-Channel, where I am the cat of chaos and I crush you up into coconuts. I mean, I do live today, animation, arts, and a bit of meowing. How's it meow, everybody? Yes, yeah, how's it meow, everybody? Are you meowing good? Are you meowing meow? Are you meowing meow? Or meow, ow, 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 ow? Which one is it, meow? Alright, so today I am feeling terrible. because the other day when I was out taking photos here, I spent money on takoyaki because I've been craving takoyaki. And you know what's the worst thing you can have? It's called, you have a craving, you get the food for the craving to solve the craving, yeah, but the food is crap and now your craving is worse. I need takoyaki. Almost. How's up meow meow brother today? Yeah, meowing god. Yeah, meowing meow. Oh, yeah, meowing meow meow. Okay, so anyways, yeah, today's plan is gonna be jumping back and forth a couple of things, yeah, but mostly it's gonna be art related. But yes, I am gonna be jumping back and forth for a couple of things, yeah. But first for Twitchy side, let's get some music up, shall we? Because we've got Deco music. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Yes, yeah. But yeah, how's it meowing everybody today, yeah? Is it meowing good? Is it meowing meow? Is it meowing meow? Also, I'm just curious here, is it just me or lately has there been like a major issue with like YouTube in terms of stability? Like I find that the browser platform on YouTube is very unstable. Even my mobile app version of YouTube, both on my PC, both on my phone and my tablet, have been really unstable. Like sometimes it just doesn't connect. Sometimes they just force me to try to download YouTube Kids. I'm like, what? I'm not a kitten. Yeah, so I don't know. Lately I find that I think they did something to YouTube. I'm not talking about creators point of view, but as a user point of view, I think they did something to YouTube. YouTube is a little bit broken now. Am I the only one who feels that? Or are y'all all actually experiencing that as well? Yeah. Like YouTube feeling half meowed. Yeah, half baked, half meowed. Anyways, today's what else? We're gonna be hopping right into some stuff which I cannot explain once again. Similar to yesterday, but yesterday's one's already done actually. Yes, yeah. I finished yesterday one plus a bit more already. But I've got so much to do. And something that I wish I can tell y'all, but I can't tell y'all yet. The very simple reason of I do not intend to, we're gonna break NDA. I wouldn't say this is technically breaking NDA, but I do not want to create false expectations, I guess. Yes, yeah. Alright. Let's go for A3 today. Anyways. Yes, yeah. Okay, we'll do this under scenes. S3. Yes, yeah. Anyway, is Twitch back up actually? Or is Twitch down? I think Twitch is up, right? Right. ... Twitch is up, right? ... Yeah. So annoying me. About Twitch, why have I not actually used Twitch on my other browser? Oh, I have two browsers here. So why am I not using Twitch on the other browser here? Okay. I need my phone to access it. Okay, I'm setting up my Twitch on my other browser or on my other screen here, so I can actually see my Twitch. I've actually never monitored my Twitch on the other side before, you know. I don't know why I never did that. Not to mention I got that up since like many months, not years, many months ago here. So the fact that I didn't set it up is kind of weird. Alright, we're in. Okay. So. Anyways, now that I'm back in, we can hop over the stream manager. Yes, I'm live. That means we are good. Alright. That's all I need to check now. So anyways, today let's get straight into art. Using with the office. Also back to the office here. Okay, so I want to first open my Scrippy. Wait, oh yes, I didn't plug in. How is Scrippy supposed to work if it's not plugged in? There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna open two reference images right now. Both reference images are gonna serve their purpose in a moment. This one get close, do not save. Also over here. Okay. Alright. Actually, I might have to do something like this because of perspective. Yeah, it sounds a bit weird, yeah, but I might have to do something like this because of perspective, yeah. Now that I've been learning more about perspective and all, I'm starting to realize that there are certain things I should do, I should not do, yeah. Keeping go of here. Alright, so we're gonna see them here. We should move from here. Alright, and then I'm gonna combine this image, okay, with this one over here. So Kochi, what exactly are you combining? Right, it's actually just a couple of things here. So if I'm gonna get a shot like this over here. Alright, I'll need a mock camera now to see. Continue. 1920 screen times 2. Okay. Alright, so I know it looks very confusing right now, what the meow I'm trying to do. But it's actually very simple, yeah. So all I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to create a scene with some movement, yeah. But for me, know the movement, I'm actually testing out how I do want to position the camera and all, yeah. So if we go for something like this, so definitely I need this to be centered. Alright, the position has to be centered, yeah. And then lower the opacity. So with this, I'm going to use this to guide me on how much the framing for this should be near. So I'm going to close this in a little bit so we actually see the sides. Okay. And then lower the opacity. Yep, the angle is completely off actually. Like for this to match this angle, I just gotta be a bit closer than yeah. So yeah, so otherwise I'm gonna go with this as a reference here. So before that, let me first set up the pillars. Okay, yeah. So using this as a average, we have one here and one here. Okay. So we're gonna set up the paper is already set up. So I'm gonna go in and sketch this part out first. So what I'm gonna do for this one to get the sketch in, alright, let's use my sketch pen. I'm gonna use MB today. This one. Actually for this one I should add in the other thing, which is the reflect. So something I learned about reflect here is reflect can actually be done on all layers here. Yeah, I didn't realize that until so much later. I feel there's so many things in Clip Zero Paint that I should learn how to use. It will be extreme beneficial to me here, but I've not figured out like 99% of what I should be learning. Which is kind of sad. Alright, now we are done with this part of the initial setup. This is gonna go show in all layers. Yeah. So we're closest. Alright, good. So the reflect layer is now on. What I'm gonna do is let's do some quick sketch right over here. So we can actually see that the light, the good thing is you got the grids on the floor, but also the bad thing is because we got the grids on the floor. So what I don't like the grids on the floor right now here is they are acting as a very they're affecting my ability to plan or to lay things out properly. So what I'm gonna do is gonna be a bit drastic, I think. I'm gonna duplicate this. I'm gonna make this small. Low. Okay. Alright, and then I'm gonna take this copy paste one more time as a backup so that I know what I'm working with here. Okay, so I'm gonna use a rectangle right here. As this is the vanishing point, I'm gonna warp the actual photo for my reference. Yeah. So it looks a lot more stiffer. Okay, that is too much. With this, we'll warp it just a little bit. Okay. So if you actually look at the details here, this is, yeah, you can see how little I warp it actually here, which doesn't really matter in the overall aspects of things here because of what I'm working on. So now that that part has been warped, I'm gonna go in with this one, with the warp version. I'm gonna expand this out back to this, you see. Okay, I can afford to bring this down a little bit more. Like this. Okay. Alright. So now the things all set up nicely here. Yeah. I'm gonna go right in. Okay, so I love is I got the grids on the floor, which actually gives me some sort of like estimation of the perspective already, which is something really good. Something that I usually will not have. Yeah. Okay, so making use of the given perspective, I will be... I think I have to move this down a little bit. Oh no, the whole scene is going to be that big. That means I should be making this smaller. Yeah. Right, so visually this should be the correct setup, I think. Alright, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start drawing in the lines. Okay, we're going to go with this. So I'm just going to use this grid as a reference on how it should be. So the first one should be here. The second one should be here. But that's too close to the center. So let's go for this one here. Okay, that's also too big. So let's go for something smaller. So it's going to be something like this. So this is going to be smaller. The first one is bigger, the second one is smaller. Okay. Then we are going to be bringing it up. Straight up like this. Okay. And we're just going to add a bit of a circle thing to the top. So we sort of like finish up the barrier thing over here. Let's reference to this other one. It's a lot smaller. Okay. Next thing, I realized that might be a problem is if you're looking at per person, each square should be able to fit one person nicely near. My current one is a little bit too small. So if I'm going to fit, we should be able to fit 3 of them. I've got 1, 2, 2 only. So the setup is wrong here. So let me just zoom in and try to fix that thing. Okay. Hello, Meow Tachi. Hello there. How's it meowing? Yes, yeah. Today I'm doing another background thingy. I'm trying to see what is the best setup for this thing I'm trying to take right now. Or this up what I'm trying to work on right now. Hey, so now that I've zoomed in a lot more on the artwork, as you can see over here, I think it's going to make it a lot more easier for me to do the barrier. Because the perspective is a lot different. We are much closer to the vanishing point in that sense, yeah. Or the vanishing point is not that steep. So I can definitely afford to do. Actually, it's to a point I can almost do a duplicate actually. Move over here. And yeah, basically cleaning time right now. Are you waiting for something to be done? Like you are waiting for someone to come home. You're waiting for work to end. Watching YouTube while waiting for work to end, yeah? Or are you like, you know, farming in the game and waiting for something to appear in the game? There could be so many things. What's happening? sounds like you have Z's 45 and Omega. True. Yeah, waiting for that. Me too. Oh, waiting for that. Okay, Nia. Not just you. Because honestly, I think Z's last week was a bit of a letdown. Okay, in a weird way, Z's last week was a bit of a weird letdown here. Like, it was so... I expected a lot more in a sense, yeah, because last week Zetsu, I thought we'll see more from the Nemu side of things. Yes, it did move the plot a bit. I wouldn't say like, no, they didn't move the plot or what, yeah. But I felt it was just too little. Yeah, like I realized something about me, okay, yeah, like, when I first watched the episode, yes, I've got a lot of like, you know, thoughts on the episode, like I'm pretty hyped about it and all, yeah. But you know, sometimes I realized maybe I should start giving my reviews, maybe an hour or two later, yeah, where I kind of like warm up, right, and like, you know, got some time to digest it, and then realize, actually it was kind of sad. Last episode was more a recap, where the plot was ever so slight. Okay, the plot was a major... Okay, hear me if you are... I do not know if you agree with me on this here. But I feel that last week's plot was pretty major. But they did it in a more of a... How God? Like, the plot point was pretty heavy. Let's be honest here. Like, Nemu forgetting everything. I think the plot point was pretty heavy. But it could have been done easily within half an episode. And I felt that one... Okay, the only recap that felt was good was actually Dawn. Okay, yeah, because there were a couple of things that Dawn said here and there that I felt that it was missed. Okay, because the whole Dawn setup was already going for a while and we never really had a thing with Dawn yet. Okay, so right now, you know, like, looking at Dawn's origins, essentially, like Dawn's origins from the story point of view, not his backstory. Okay, his backstory, just got to know about it, yeah. Getting to know about Dawn's, like, recapping Dawn's appearance and all, I think was actually really good. Then, I think the Nox one was way too forced. The Baku one was Dawn recap. Yeah, exactly the point, yeah. Like, I love how Dawn's recap, there's a lot of things about Dawn that I kind of like miss. Like, oh, Dawn's goal was A, B, C, D, E, and that sort of stuff. Like, Dawn's goal was literally to, you know, drive Nemu to the state. But at the same time, we never really see it. Yeah, exactly. But he just want to punish the evil side. You see what I mean? I think that Dawn's recap was really good, yeah. The Baku's recap was not too bad, but could have been a bit shorter. Okay? Nox never needed the recap. Nox did not need the recap! I'm sorry, yeah. Okay. If they had done something like, okay, we're talking about, you know, why Nox was vague posting, or he regrets his vague posting, even if he just regrets his vague posting for a moment, then yeah, I think the Nox one would be good. But we got nothing out of Nox. I was so... Yeah. But I gotta say, I really appreciate the Dawn recap. Only Dawn. Nothing else needed a recap. Baku for the emotions, maybe, but Nox? Recap what? I want to see more like... Exactly. It's like... It was a very wasted opportunity. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about filming, okay? Because I'm pretty sure the real reason why it was done the way it was done, yeah, was budget reasons. Like, they are trying to keep the show within budget, in a sense, yeah. So I get where they are trying to go with the whole we want to make sure that there's enough budget for everything. Yeah, I understand. Don't get me wrong. Like, you know, okay, maybe I might sound a bit off right now. Like, oh, Kochi, you're supporting. Yeah, you're like, you know, trying to support the couples and all. Yeah. As someone who worked in production stuff before, yeah, I can safely tell that the couple aspect of things, I'm only talking about in what I feel is a relatively fair context, yeah. Because there's a lot of things I don't like about couple, right? I complain about couple all the time, yeah. But I just felt that this round, what they could have done, I'm not defending them, alright? Let me put it out. I'm definitely not defending them, is I felt that they didn't need budget to make Nox's story better. I'm actually shooting them. Yes. I thought they didn't need the budget to make Nox's story better. Like, all they needed, okay, was just a little bit of what's the word called here? All they needed was just a little bit of planning. They just had to change the script a little bit. Like Nox to say, yeah, I'm powerless now. Maybe I should have done things a bit differently. You know, something like just a bit of script change could fix not so much with Nox. You see where I'm coming from? You see where I'm coming from, yeah? Just a little bit of script change, you'd be like, oh shit. Yeah, maybe Nox is regretting his moves. Done. Nox will be redeemed. I mean, not like fully redeemed, but we'll have a bit more compassion for Nox, right? Instead, we never got that. So it ends up feeling a bit more like, huh? Versus, damn. You get what I mean? They had so much opportunity to turn this into damn, that's crazy, yeah. But they end up giving us a yeah, that's the most disappointing part about Nox. Like literally, Nox could have been made so much better at that very moment. There's so much you can do, and they go like, nah. Huh? Explaining Nox? Nah. Like, yeah, that's literally what they did, you know? Which was sad! As I think the character that needs the most explanation right now is Nox. Yeah, Nox could have get a story redemption then. The thing I do not expect much after the farewell mission. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know if the farewell mission is going to be tied into the main plot. Or is the farewell mission just going to be you know, alternate timeline? Because they have done that in Camera where I just run it as an alternate timeline. I am not entirely against that. Okay, for all the y'all like think about me, I'm not entirely against like alternate timeline sort of arrangement for the plot, yeah. But what I'm more against right now is probably more of like, you have not even fixed it in the main story and you're trying to do something about it here, huh? Am I making sense, yeah? I don't think I'm expecting that much from them, because while it's already ending, but I don't know. Okay, and the other movie which I feel they have no idea what they're doing right now, just my opinion, okay, Nia, is Gavan. Like, I don't know, for some weird reason, I feel like this year's like Toku movies feel very weak, Nia. Hear me out about Gavan, okay, Nia? I don't understand what's the issue with them trying to finish Gavan's story in the movie. That's a vibe I'm getting. Like, these are like, you know, guys, let's just conveniently finish Gavan's plot in the movie, but because there was one portion in the movie, I do not know if you all noticed here, where Reiji's gun got slashed. So at the very end of the so-called the episode, remember we saw that Reiji's gun was floating with a slash mark? So I think that was pretty dope in its own way. Yeah. Like I say, I think the disappointing thing is just more of I guess it could have been done differently. Yeah. Even if the budget went FX and everything else was, I don't feel that way. I felt like Gavan Infinity, what went wrong, felt like they didn't know what they were trying to do. Because from the very start, okay, Gavan's Infinity marketing strategy is we want people who do not know what's going on to be curious what the heck is going on here. Like the gimmick with let's put the world building gimmick aside, okay? Let's put the world traveling gimmick aside here. Because their main focus is, number one, metal heroes have been dead in the water for so long. Okay? So they're like, alright, let's, number one, get on the newspapers and the news sites. Super Sentai is over. That caused big hoo-ha, remember? When you say, oh, Super Sentai is dying, Super Sentai is over, it's the end of Super Sentai, blah, 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 blah. Wow, everybody was going in a big hoo-ha here. Remember that whole Sentai issue here? So that was essentially free marketing. So the next move they did was Gavan is back. And then people went bonkers. Because Gavan is back, everybody! It's Metal Heroes! Metal Heroes is finally alive! They're going to bring back Metal Heroes! Metal Heroes is going to be Project Red now! Yes, we're going to have more Metal Heroes! Do you see the hype cycle? Gavan comes out. Visually it's hyped. Okay, yeah? And then they add in Gavan Raya, which became another big hoo-ha because Jiraiya is back! Jiraiya is now Metal Hero! Jiraiya is part of the world! Jiraiya is now a Gavan! Do you see how their brain process is working? I don't know if you all caught it yet, but they'll literally try to get on the news hype cycle for as often as they can. Whereas Zeta was not really on the news hype cycle for the most part of it. I mean, at the start they're like, oh, we are going international. That's probably like the biggest news. But besides that, Gavan has Zeta has been pretty much off the news. Yeah. Did I realize that concept? So my theory is the reason for this so-called approach to things is trying to do like, guys, we got something brand new. Okay, we want you all to look at us again here. Because Super Sentai, it more or less confirmed for me after about half a year of looking at things here. What killed Super Sentai was Super Sentai. I know it sounds very weird. Okay, like even after Super Sentai is over, when you ask anyone, they say, "Oh, then why do you watch Kamen Rider but you don't watch Super Sentai?" Then the answer would be, because Super Sentai is more childish. Yeah, it's more kiddish. I prefer something a bit more mature here. That's why I watch Kamen Rider. It's darker. It's more complex. Did I realize that's like the stereotype people have? It's more complex. It's darker. And then yes, they got out of actually no. I don't feel it's a ideas issue here. So see where I'm coming from. I think they got the ideas. Okay? But they felt that no one is watching because they have come out with King Ojo, which was really good. Okay? They did have like Dawn Brothers, Zenkaiges. Okay, they've been doing so much. Like I think Super Sentai has evolved so much in the last couple of years. Alright? You remember seeing a question, a Super Sentai Henshin Hero series or Manga series here? It doesn't really matter. I think that was probably closer to Zenkaiges here. But honestly, it doesn't really matter. Because people will not watch. Like, no Kamen Rider fan who was on the line of, oh, Sentai is for kids, would actually watch Sentai. They watch Kamen Rider, but they won't watch Sentai here. So what is a gimmick that will make them try to watch the Super Sentai show slot, time slot? I'm talking time slot. I'm not talking about series here. What if we take Super Sentai and rebrand it? Because think about it this way now. King Oja is not Super Sentai. You can tell me King Oja is Metal Heroes, I will believe you. Okay, let's be honest. If you watch King Ojas and you say that's Metal Heroes, I believe you now. If you watch Zenkaiges and you tell me that's Metal Heroes, I will also believe you now. Alright? But the issue is because the Super Sentai name, the brand, is so successful, whoever is going to watch it will be watching it. Whoever is not going to watch it will not watch it. You see where I'm coming from here? So by using Gavan as as bait, alright, literally clickbait. Gavan is clickbait. Alright, by using Gavan as clickbait, they hope to bring in people. And do you realize what's their second move? Omega Horn make all of us go like, holy shit, this is not Sentai at all. But trust me, it's gonna be Sentai, but maybe one person transforming only. Does it make sense, yeah? But it's going to run like a Sentai show. Like, oh, tell me, Purple is not going to be part of the team. Purple, Blue, and whoever, the rest of the Omega Horns, they're literally just going to be part of the team, but maybe one person henshin. But then let me change the story. Does he really do the henshin? Do you see where I'm coming from here? Like, no matter how I look at Omega Horn, if we strip it down to the bare bones, it looks like a Sentai show. They're not changing the formula. They are not changing like the very core formula, but because of the presentation, because of how they are doing their new kaijus and all, we are definitely all caught off guard. Does it make sense here? But if you strip it down to the basics, I doubt Omega Horn is going to be a lone hero. Whereas if you look at Kamen Rider, Bako is literally running as a lone hero. Alright? Yes, it's Nox, but can you really call that Vic poster a part of the heroes team? You see where I'm coming from? I mean, he has his supporting cast, but does his supporting cast have anything? No! His supporting cast can't even henshin. Okay, even if his supporting cast can't henshin, alright? His supporting cast have no power! which is also cool because you get to see, like, normal humans doing their very best to get things to work. Yeah. Yeah, I think the one person get transformed is the main guy, the one with the hat, right? The Ash Ketchum, right? Yeah. I think so. Is the only one who gets to transform. Yeah. But do you see where I'm coming from with? I don't think that, whatever they could have done, they could never have fixed Sentai. Because Sentai is just too successful. In a bad way, Sentai is too successful. It's not because, Sentai is bad or what. No, Sentai is too good. So no one's going to watch Sentai if Sentai is too good, right? Because it's nothing new, apparently. He looks like German product. That's what I've been saying when I first saw him here. Okay, I was like, oh no, this is Pokemon. But yeah, so if you think about it that way, right? I think what I'm saying is not too crazy that they didn't kill Sentai because, they are out of ideas. They killed Sentai so that people will give Sentai a chance. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I think Sentai was cute so they have a chance to live again as another name. I don't think Sentai is dead. Dead. Essentially, yeah. As opposed to what a lot of people say, Sentai is over. No. I feel like Sentai has already changed so much to the point that right now the only way to like revive Sentai is to make Sentai something else again. You want to see Sentai again in the future? I am very confident Sentai will come back when you think that the. Okay, do you want me to tell you when Sentai will come back? Alright, y'all might be like, wait, Kochi, are you like BSing us? No. I can tell you the very moment when Sentai will come back, it's weirdly there. Okay, and that is about, although they say maybe about 10 years time, I fear the better timing that they may bring Sentai back is about 15 to 20. Hear me out, okay, Nia? A lot of people start going like, I like my childhood heroes. Like, the reason why Agito is in a really good spot right now, okay, or like Kuga, do you realize there's a lot of focus on like Kuga, Agito, Den-O, Kabuto? Right? Have you ever realized that, yeah? Like, they've done O's. They have done a few others, but why they try to go into the Den-O Kabuto era? Yeah? Have you ever gave it a thought? Have you ever guessed why they went to the Den-O and Kabuto era? Yeah? There's actually a very clear answer. Very, very, very clear answer. Yeah. Yes, you can call it anniversary, but let me just tell you, anniversary is just a bullshit number. Alright? Very simple logic, okay, Nia? What is the target demographic for Kamen Rider, Nia? The real target demographic. Right? We are talking about probably 6 to 12 years old. That's a real target demographic. So let's take the youngest, 6 years old. Den-O is going to be hitting 20 years. Okay, yeah? Kabuto Den-O is hitting 20 years. the youngest of the actual demographic will be 26 years old. Yeah. Do you know what's the best thing to have at 26 years old? You go to work, you are stressed, you are annoyed, okay? And then all is there for you. Again. Did you realize that situation, Daniel? Then all is there for me again. Then all was there for me during my school days. Then all is there again for me again. They are banging on nostalgia. So the next time Super Sentai come back, it will be a nostalgia bomb. 10 years is a little bit too soon for nostalgia bomb. Realize. 10 years is okay. Did you realize it? Do you realize that, yeah? Miyatachi, do you realize where I'm coming from? You want to see then again? Then it's going to be next year. You see where I'm coming from? You see when I'm coming from again, yeah? Alright. So the best time it will make a strong hit, give them 15 to 20 years. They go like, now we can give Super Sentai, you know, something dramatic. Dramatic return. Drama. And then the kids who enjoyed Super Sentai at the past, yeah, will all flood back and guys, we need to watch Super Sentai right now. Do y'all realize that? Do y'all realize that gimmick? Do y'all realize that gimmick? Yes, yeah. Yeah, of course, I'm a genius orange cat. What do you mean? Miyatachi, did you see where I'm coming from? Hello, Wonder Boy. Ding dong ding yeah. But yeah, did you see where I'm coming from with this whole concept of what's going to be 20 years here? Super Sentai is a franchise. Super Sentai is, yeah, it should be Kuga, your actual childhood series. But when it comes to Kuga, they had issues gathering up the main cast again. That's why they did it with Agito. Like, remember there's a recent Agito movie? And have you watched the music video for Agito? Have you watched the music video for Agito? Alright, I'm gonna skip. Oh, you've already watched it, right? Yeah? Okay, then I don't have to show because now think about the way, yeah. I love Sylvester, ding dong ding yeah. How's it meowing? Yes, over on Twitch. But think about it, when it comes to Agito's music video from Orange Range. What are they trying to do in Orange Range? Why did they, okay, first of all, why did they choose Orange Range? Have you ever thought about it? Why did they choose Orange Range? Now we all talk about it. That's actually that's a very interesting concept from Dania. Why did they choose Orange Range? Okay. Because people who watch Agito, when they got a little bit older, they go into a bit more mature anime. What was a good mature anime of the time period? Bleach. Okay, yeah? On top of that, Orange Range also sang for a lot of Fujoshi shows. Drama shows, okay, yeah? Where Kamen Rider actors acted in those shows, okay? Alright, so because of that, all right, for the girls, we also know Orange Range. Even if the girls didn't watch Bleach, I watched Bleach. I also watched the oh god, the hot guys shows. Okay, anyways. So do you realize this very interesting dynamic that's going on here? So Orange Range is a bait for people of the same era. Okay, and I do not know if you all realized, Kamen Rider is targeting the older demographic very differently. Yes, yeah. Like Kamen Rider is targeting the older demographic very differently. Yeah. Let's put aside Zetsu, because Zetsu they were targeting a more global audience here. But if you look back at all the previous Kamen Rider singers here, for the Reiwa era, okay, TM Revolution, they're targeting the Gundam Seed era, the Rurouni Kenshin era viewers here. Alright, back on. Okay, back on and flow. They're also targeting the same era of people. Do you realize with the music here? Like, no young kid will give a meow about these people singing. But do you realize they have been using very, very strategically placed elderly people here? Have you noticed that? Like, not elderly in the sense of, like, you know, those people in who like you know, super seniors and retired, yeah, but they're targeting the working crowd with every single music choice they did, yeah. And that also goes the same for Kodakumi. And when you look at Gavan, they're bringing back Mayan. Do you see the strategic thing with Mayan? Who the heck will go with Mayan right now, yeah? If you really want to be, you know, target the younger demographic, you know who should be singing? Okay? We should have Yaosobi sing for Kamen Rider. We should have you see where I'm coming from, yeah? Who's the other person? There's Yaosobi, then there's the oh my god, I can't remember her name right now, yeah. There's a few oh my god, I'm blanking out. But there's one more girl also who is very popular right now, yeah. But why are they bringing back? Okay, but why would they might or may not use like Yaosobi for Mif, but why would they not want to look at Yaosobi for Mif? Yes, Ado! Yes, the person I was looking at is Ado. Thank you so much, Nia. Thank you so much. I was thinking of Ado. Yes! And I was saying there's one more girl, Ado. You see where I'm coming from? So if they are going, there is a chance Yaosobi or Mif, Yaosobi or Ado might do for Mif, yeah? Why? Because they are targeting an overseas audience. Hello, Wei! Hidden Wei! How's it meowing, yeah? Okay, do you see where I'm coming from? Yaosobi or Ado might be perfect for Rider right now. Now they're targeting the overseas audience and they're going to Netflix. Am I making sense? Yes, yeah. Ado fan? Yeah, I do listen to Ado music. Not the biggest fan, but I do listen to Ado music now. But we're just talking about Ado. Ado was brought in for Kamen Rider stuff, yeah, or like Toku related stuff. Yeah. Did you see where I'm coming from? So you see, every single choice they pick, it's not picked because they want to make us happy. Alright, every single choice they pick, yeah, is to make us spend money. Okay, so if y'all go like, why did they kill Super Sentai? What killed Super Sentai, I always feel, is Super Sentai success. It's what killed Super Sentai, yeah. Like, think about it. Literally, Super Sentai success is the reason why Super Sentai cannot function. That's all. So if anyone comes to me and, oh no, they're killing Super Sentai because Super Sentai was doing bad or was doing, let's break it down. Super Sentai is too successful for its own good, and they just needed to sell the time slot, because you need to remember that they don't care what is selling on the time slot or what's showing on the time slot. Like, you need to think of it from the TV corporation, you need to think it from Toei, you need to think from Bandai's point of view. Huh? What's showing on TV? I don't care. Is there money? Okay, if yes, got money, alright, that will be our new show. That's how they function. Yeah, that is how corporate functions. Yeah. So when anyone actually tell us like okay, when someone tells us, oh, Super Sentai should be coming back soon, Super Sentai should be what, yeah? Okay. The truth is, Super Sentai will only come back when the time is right to milk the Super Sentai money. Yes, yeah. Because let's be honest, why would they bring Super Sentai back when the same crowd is paying for Kamen Rider and the same crowd is paying for Gavan? Super Sentai won't be back. You know when Super Sentai will be back? When they can feed on the crowd that just went into... Oh, okay. When they can feed on the crowd that just went into the working world. Yes, yeah. The current 7, 12 years old, once they're working in the office, okay, yeah, they're being all the office ladies and office men, okay. That is when Sentai will make its triumph. Fake return. Okay, yeah. Well, that's what it is, yeah. I hope what I explain is something that gives y'all like more food for thought. Because there is a lot of hype about people saying, oh, Sentai is gonna come back soon, yeah. If we show enough love for Sentai, Sentai will be back. You are not their target audience anymore. I mean, it's technically not your fault that Super Sentai ended, yeah? Because none of us could have predicted, like, how the overall world reacts to Super Sentai. So at the end of the day, it's just... Super Sentai is just too successful. Yeah. But yeah. So don't worry, Super Sentai will back one. You got enough people. Yes, I know it's a little weird, yeah, but sometimes I do personally dive into the economics behind some of the Toku shows. Because I've always find that the economics behind Toku shows to be very interesting, yeah. Like, what was the reason for Kamen Rider's birth? Back then, what's the reason for Kamen Rider's birth? Like, how Rider started, yeah. Okay, it was literally to fight toy sales with Ultraman. How do we feel about Ultraman Teo? Okay, I actually love Ultraman Teo so far. It has exceeded my expectations. I hope Teo stays on the same direction and doesn't bring back returning characters. That's my personal thought here. Because I feel that one thing that could potentially ruin Teo is returning characters. Yes, Mm. Back bar. Like personally, I love teal a lot. I think teal is some of the most amazing stuff we had in a while as well. Yeah. That is my biggest worry. Why would zero make an appearance here? Like, okay, I know why. Okay, don't. You don't have to question me. Yeah, but why? Why? Tell me why ain't nothing but a meow egg. Tell me why. Twitch chat box is broken, yeah. Actually, Twitch chat box isn't broken. Isn't Twitch appearing on the chat as well? I'm not entirely sure, yeah. But yeah, I can actually see your stuff on it, yeah. I was like, DK made Zeo's DK season 2. Yeah! Okay. Maybe I might be biased. Alright. But as a Decade lover, why not? You see. Of course, I do want to say something else here that, you know, Decade has a special place in my heart. If you ask me, every other rider is cool, is nice. Okay. Deno and Kabuto was my school time riders. But Decade, Decade is special. Does that make sense, yeah? And element about if it's broken, I can't actually fix it. I'm so sorry, yeah. Yeah. But for me, Decade is special. Very special. Okay. Who wants to guess why Decade is special to me? Alright, let me put out another point, okay, Nia. Decade is special to me. Zeton is very special to me as well, Nia. Anyone can figure out why? I'm bringing out two very randomly sounding things right now. Decade and Zeton. That's the reason why I brought this two here. Like there's so many other riders here. Okay, my favorite Ultraman is Tiga. But why is Zeton special to me? Come on, Jack. Let's see if we can figure that out now. I know whatever I'm saying is going to be like, huh? Yeah, but there's a reason for this two being special to me. You know, a lot of people can say like, I feel what I call special this time would be very different from what most people would have expected. But let's just say that due to Singapore being a crapper place here, some things don't carry on. Okay, here's a very fun thing here. You know when people talk about Goji, alright, why do you want to do freelance work rather than, like, you know, working in a company? Yeah? Besides the fact that I got sleeping issues. Okay. Alright, I'm not like defending myself 100%, okay, yeah, but besides the fact that I got sleeping issues, okay, the other reason why I choose to actually do freelancers, locally, they have very locally, our culture for arts and creativity is in the gutter. Oh, that's something that I think most Singaporeans could agree to. Yeah. But anyways, have anybody figured out the reason why Decade and Zeton is special to me? Talking about Rider series that you're soft spot for. Yeah, but to be fair, to figure out the reason why I like those two series, yeah, or why they have a special spot for me, yeah, you might have to, like, you know, think outside the box. There's not normal reasons. That's the first thing I can say. It's not normal reasons why I am feeling special to those two series, yeah. After I finish setting up the bars, okay, on the artwork here, yeah, I will tell you the answer. So I'm giving you a little bit of time. Talking about the first name that comes to your mind is Build. Okay. Soft spot for us. Definitely Kabuto then Onia. Decade is special. Decade is special. Same as Zeton. Like, the reason why I have a different thought for Decade is the same reason why I've something for Zeton. I was like Decade and Zeton, yeah. Two very separate things. Okay? Anyone can figure out Decade and Zeton? It's a trick question if you're like thinking from the point of, Decade and Zeton? Well, what link do they have? The answer is there's no link for everyone else. There's a huge link for me. Oh, but you know, my act has a small clue of sorts. Anything? Okay. Oh, myself and the bars are ready. So, here's the answer! Okay. The reason why I have a soft spot for the two of them, yeah, specifically, Zeton was the first costume I made under my costume mentor, my costume master, yeah. As I've made a Zeton outfit before, yeah, and that was the first one I did under my costume master, yeah. Then the Decade is the first armor I built with my costume master. Okay. Oh, yes. So I used to be, so if you see why I'm like, you know, into the whole, I don't know if you have ever seen me talk about, like I look at the costume and go like, oh, so that's how they do outfits and on, yeah. That's how they do this, that's how they do that. There's a stunt suit, there's an action suit, yeah. I sometimes comment about this kind of things because for me, I come from a costume making background, yeah. And yes, there's different type of costumes, like, you know, there's the cosplay costume sort of thing, yeah. But I can still see Twitch. Wait, can I see Twitch chat? No, I actually can't see Twitch chat. Holy meow! Oh, I didn't see before, yeah. Patchy. No, I couldn't see, yeah. Oh no, Action, you be talking about everything. Yeah, so it's not cosplaying with Zeton, but remember how you once a cosplayer, and yes, it's a cosplay thing, yeah. Because we're in print shop, no. Oh no, wait! The one of Camera 2030 is gonna be based on calendar, yeah. Who knows? DK Season 3 is Kamen Rider 2030. I thought Twitch was just silent. I was talking to YouTube alone. No, I'm sorry, Twitch. Yes, that was my first cosplay that I made. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Okay, but okay, can I tell you something? Because Zeton was a costume where I actually injured myself many times. Yes, yeah. Okay. I'm so sorry, I love the one. Yes. Anyways, Zeton was a costume where I injured myself many times because have y'all sewed plastic before? I think I'm sounding crazy right here, okay, Nia? So when I was doing my Zeton costume, my costume master actually told me to sew plastic. Because you know, Zeta is like the yellow chest parts here. So I had to sew like yellow plastic into the suit. That was so hard. I didn't know how to sew plastic back then. Of course now I'm more familiar with what to do now. But back then I didn't know what to do. So he was like, go sew it! Figure it out! Oh no! Yeah. Okay. Otherwise, that's also happening here. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Twitch. I thought it's just not showing in I thought Twitch was just not showing on my chat box, but it was not showing in everything. Why though? It's logged in, it's connected. It might be a Twitch API problem again, yeah. I don't know, Twitch, no, I don't think it's weird or what, yeah. I think it's just Twitch being Twitch. Yes, yeah. Cat explosion into Twitch. Twitch is being Twitch. Yes, yeah. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I'm almost done with the bars, I think, yeah. Animation pen base. I feel, you know, when it comes to animation and all, I feel like lately I've been learning so much about animation, yeah, that I can think even my normal art stuff, okay, let's not talk animation, even my normal art stuff, I think my workflow has changed so much ever since I picked up animation stuff, yeah. Because there's actually so many different things I didn't learn about the software until I did animation. Yeah, I'm talking about Calypso Paint specifically. Like, there's so much I didn't learn until now that I'm like, oh, that's how Calypso Paint works. Yeah. I don't know, Calypso Paint is like my main software right now. Yeah. The other one being Live 2D. Yeah. But yeah, like my workflow has changed completely. That's something I didn't expect. I thought, okay, maybe I just learned the software. But now my understanding of the software is so different from before. Albert was series that brought you back your interest in Kamen Rider. Okay. For me, I wouldn't really know how to say. Okay, what I can remember was when TV was showing Kamen Rider Ryuki, I was watching Kabuto on the computer. I'm so sorry, Nia. Yeah. So, like, for me, it was a bit weird. So, Ryuki was when Kabuto was on, yeah. And then when Den-O was on, I was watching Fice. Yeah. Oh, cause you get ready for next Monday. What's happening next Monday? Gosho wa kudasai ware no na wa Ultraman Z. You start watching it all together and focus on study after a decade. For me, I stopped watching Rider at around Drive. Yes. It sounds weird, okay, Nia? You're going back to NS. Why are you going back to NS, Nia? You're not 18. Oh. I stopped when Drive started. I think I watched like 1-2 episodes of Drive and then I stopped. It sounds ridiculous, right, Nia? It sounds ridiculous, right, Nia? Okay? And then, when Drive episode 40 something aired, I think I can remember clearly it was the second last episode of Drive, yeah? I pick up Drive again. Like, I cannot remember exactly what happened that year, yeah? But I remember I think it was either I was very busy or something happened with my schedule, yeah? That's why I dropped Drive, because like, okay, I need to focus on life for a bit, yeah? And then, it drive me nuts, no, yeah. Okay, but then I picked up Drive. Yes. So that was what happened here. Like, so when I literally finished Drive in 1 week. Okay. Drive was when I finished in 1 week. I was like, yes, I'm so hyped. Then I was struck with the biggest Rider disappointment ever. Okay, and let me just say something here, okay, yeah? I was very hyped for Ghost. Very with a capital V-E-R-E, okay, yeah? I was very hyped for Ghost. Okay, which let me crash into one of the biggest disappointments, yeah. Okay, can I like guess why I was super hyped for Ghost? Okay, yeah? There's 2 reasons why I was very hyped for Ghost. Okay, yeah, first one is orange. Okay, first was orange. Alright, Ghost was mainly orange, yeah. The second reason why I was very hyped for Ghost is okay, so let me just give you a bit of story time before I explain to you why well, the second reason I was very hyped for Ghost, yeah. So every time we do laundry at home, okay, I may sound a bit old-fashioned. I do not know how to describe, but we do not have like a dryer machine at home. Yeah, so we do have a washing machine, but no dryer machine. So we do hang up our clothes on like sticks, bamboo sticks, yeah, high up in the ceiling. Okay, so we do hang up the clothes on, yeah. So after we wash, then I have to take out the clothes, put it on the sticks, and then start hanging it up, yeah. Okay. So Mama Cat always complain. Even until today, Mama Cat complains about me. Okay, yeah. Mama Cat says, Koji, every time I go, okay, remember, you need to remember, all right? I used to touch a lot more grass. Okay, I used to touch a lot more grass, yeah. Okay, so Mama Cat was like, Koji, every time you go out for a few days, a laundry basket is full. Okay, so a reference, okay, yeah, we wash clothes every other day when I was touching grass often. Okay, yeah, and we wash clothes every other day when I was touching grass often. Now with Mama Cat touching more grass than me, we wash clothes about every 5 days. Do you see a huge difference there, yeah? Every other day versus 5 days. Anybody can figure out why, yeah? Big difference. Trust me, this is ghost related, okay? This is ghost related. yeah, we do laundry every 5 days, yeah. Versus every alternate day. Okay? And it's hoodies! Yes! It's because of hoodies, yeah! Because I got so many hoodies. I got the orange hoodie, I got my XP pen hoodie, I now got a Xencelabs hoodie, yeah. I've also got like the cat hoodie, I've got my half blue, half red hoodie, yeah. Then I got a leather hoodie, yeah. I got a windbreaker, yeah. I got over 10 jackets or slash hoodies at home. Okay, I've got over 10. Chat, can you like process a little bit, yeah? Oh, I also got the Angel Beats one, yeah. Okay, and that is hoodies. I didn't talk about my jackets. I've still got like two blazers. Okay, they are blazers, but they're not really blazers here. But I got two blazers. Then I got my 4 denim jackets. So every time I go out, I'm always wearing jackets. And then Mama Cat, it's so hot in Singapore. What do you do with the jackets? Oh, I tie them over my waist. Okay, yeah. Because I think it looks nice. Okay, so I'm obsessed with that, yeah. So that is the reason. It's not being a cool kid, okay, yeah. But that is just what I love, okay. And no problem. Onyasumi nyasai, meow tachi. Yeah, yeah. We have all the cat photo you are in your dreams, yeah, yeah, yeah. So do you see why? Okay. You need to understand that normal clothes we can just hang like, just the sleeves are short, okay, yeah. But the moment it's a jacket, one jacket takes up 1 stick. We got 6 sticks. Yes. Okay, chat, do you want to hear something even crazier? Now this current time, Tokotak is fun pop. Yes, yeah, just hop onto my stream. Yeah, see you, meow tachi. Yeah. Alright. Do y'all want to hear something crazy? Singapore is very hot. Especially lately, Singapore is very hot. Okay, Nia? So, to make things worse recently, okay, yeah, Kochi room, aircon down. The Kochi room aircon has been down for 2 weeks now. Okay, yeah. Cat too broke to get it fixed. Anyways, okay. I'm not getting my aircon fixed yet, yeah. Anyways. Kochi aircon down for 2 weeks. My window is... Due to things I've done, my window cannot be open anymore. I mean, it can be open, but it's going to be very troublesome, yeah? Okay, because what's covering my window right now is a VV poster, a Crony artboard, a Tojo Nozomi artboard, yeah? 2 white boards, a plushie net. So I got a net full of plushies here. Okay, so anyways, my windows are blocked. Okay. Alright. So Koji is sitting in a room with no windows, with no aircon. How do you think I survive? How do you think I survive? Allow me to turn on my hand cam for a little bit. Okay, aircon is down, alright? My remote is just sitting down here. I survived with this. Alright, okay. Yes. And look at this. This is like a cardboard thing from its packaging. Okay, yeah. So I literally just stuff it like this as a stand from its packaging. And ta-da! I've got another portable fan plugged onto another wire at my bed. The end. That's all. Okay, yeah. So as much as I'm very cool and dry on top, okay, anything below my chest is wet and sweaty. Okay, that sounds so weird, but you get my point. Okay, yeah, that sounds so weird. Go man, yasai. It came out will combo for night meal. That is 580 kick. Or you switch for 580 for 480. I see, yeah. No! No! Oh, no! I mean, oh, sweaty, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, anyways. As I as Zetsu and Gavanya, Zetsu's okay, but too much Baku. I've already said from the rest start, yeah. Zetsu is focused on a single hero, yeah. And everyone is side characters. Gavan has so much missed potential until you forgot Gavan's movie, yeah. Yeah. Okay, can I just bring up something about Zetsu? Can I bring up something about Zetsu, yeah? That might make more sense. Can I bring up something about Zetsu, yeah, that might make more sense, yeah? Okay. There's another show that has the same issue. There's another show that has the same issue, yeah. Okay. Agito. Technically Kuga as well, yeah, but Kuga only had one rider. Agito had multiple riders, but their focus was literally only on Shoichi. Right? Have you ever realized that, yeah? Like, there's so many things, but Agito only focused on Shoichi alone. There's so many side riders here. Gears didn't have enough okay, Gears didn't have enough focus as well, yeah. But I realized when you look at Agito, there's a lot of characters that was not fully explored yet. Do you realize that, yeah? I mean, okay, the only thing you do is replace Nemu. Okay. Alright. Also that Baku is not Yaoi, okay, yeah? Yeah, I was like, Nox is just there. Do you realize that, yeah? Nox is just there. In fact, do you realize that Gills was literally Vic posting half the time as well? Just that it was not a major issue. But there was Vic posting from Gills as well, yeah? Ah, I see. Elemental Bonya. But yeah, let me just say that my room is very stuffy and very humid right now. Okay, the difference is, okay, I can tell you the straight out difference why Agito may seem better, yeah. Agito has a less complex plot. Yeah, that's all. Agito's plot is way less complex, and literally Agito is running on a full season essentially. Yeah. Remember, Zetsu had to split his season. I do appreciate the split of the season part, yeah. I mean, no show can be like perfect, yeah, but I think for Zetsu, it's as good as I would expect to get, except for Vic poster Nox. Yes, yeah. But even for Agito, I gotta say, a lot of the characters became very side characters, yeah. But the focus was definitely true and true on Shoichi, yeah. Yeah. I think Nox became a character that if you all this, yeah. Dawn is too explosive. Like Dawn overtakes Nox because Dawn is too explosive, yeah. Does that make sense? Like Dawn's strength was really his explosiveness, yeah. Dawn has V's, yes. But I cannot deny, yeah. Dawn has a lot of V's. But yeah, I have to agree with you on that, yeah. Donna is Reese. As much as I have to defend Nox, literally Nox. I think Nox is the biggest disappointment on Zatsunya so far. Nox in the real era, his Beast Life as the second worst real character niya. Ajit was, I think if you ask me, let me put it out there. I don't care how you say Majid is the secondary rider niya. No, Majid is a tertiary rider, okay? I think the worst secondary rider niya is Spanner. Majid is okay. Anyway, Majid is also the worst. Okay, it's same, but different. Okay, yeah. It's not gonna save them either ways, you know. Yeah, at first I was like, yeah, maybe it would make a difference. No, it doesn't make a difference. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, let me just take this. I saw the back bar later. Let's do front bar now. Horizontal. Okay. All right. Out and delete the two photos. Ta-da! Okay. I'm a genius in here. Oh, Forsen, yeah. For getting maybe X-Wing Geeks, you don't want to force it. This is different, yeah. No, I have yet to beat Vulcan yet. Really? Really? I actually personally feel there's a better secondary rider yeah, for Vulcan that beats Vulcan for me. Yeah. There's actually for me there's another secondary rider that beats Vulcan for me. Yeah. Yeah. That's one that beats for the Reiwa era. Now the question is, who does Kochi think beats Vulcan? Yes, it's Valen. It's Valen. I mean, it's not that hard to guess, right? Yeah. Yeah. I really understand again, yeah. As much as I have my biases, I feel that for the most part I can still manage to talk about objectivity. Yes, yeah. I'm just so sorry. I know I might sound like, you know, oh Koji, Genie, you're just flexing or what. Okay. But I personally feel that I have been very objective when it comes to shows, yeah, at least. What's a good show, what's a bad show, yeah. Like let me give you an example, okay? I can say I don't like a show, but I can say I don't like a character, yeah. This is not my favorite character. Like I will say things like Keats is good, but it's not like my favorite character. Does that make sense? Yeah, like where I can say something I hate, or okay, another good example. I always say I love I love Revise. I think Revise is the best example here. I always say I love Revise, right? But at the same time, I always say that Revise is not the best. Right. I know a lot of people say, oh no, this Rider season is the best. Right, yeah? Another way I always put it, Decade. I would say I like Decade, yeah. Alright, but did I say that Decade is a perfect show? No! I've never once said Decade is a perfect show, yeah. It's like I also say I like Kabuto, but I always feel that Kabuto is not the perfect show, yeah. In fact, I usually try to gear you towards double or then O. Remember, yeah? You realize that? Like I have that level of objectivity that I feel a lot of people do not have, yeah. A few other content creators I know do not have such objectivity, yeah. Oh, talking about content creators, I need to go and check out my messages. Okay, she sent me message. She might have messaged me. I have not responded. Yes, yeah. Okay, it's official right now. I've been roped into something else here. I need to do some art for some non-art things, non-work art soon. Yes, yeah. Someone poked me about something, so I need to do some non-work art. Okay, Nia. Don't worry, I've actually had this thing in mind for a while already. What I'm gonna do, Nia. Okay. I do not know if I can finish it in time, Nia, but I'll do what I can. Okay. It's gonna be a collab. Okay, yeah, between a few Toku tubers. What? Koji's gonna do a collab with a few Toku tubers? And I feel like I want to go beyond the normal. Yes, yeah. Okay. Am I allowed to say what Toku things you are working on? Or what's the collab? I'm not sure I'm allowed to say, so I'll not say it, yeah. But I can safely tell that this is with a few other Toku tubers that I do actually enjoy their content from, you. Nani? Toku tubers you enjoy the content from? Huh? Oh, this works. Okay, yeah, so 10%. Okay, I do want to ask y'all question, okay, yeah? Okay, whatever your answer is, I'm just gonna put this out there, okay, yeah? Whatever your answer is, I'm not gonna change my approach to the matter. Okay, so this is full disclaimer, yeah? And I'm not gonna mention any names either. Okay? Because it falls under my thoughts on this situation. Okay, yeah? Alright, so here's the thing. If there is another content creator who has been ousted by the community, alright, yeah? Because he was previously supposedly okay. He previously, okay, there are allegations against him that he S8 people. Does it make sense here? Harass or S8 people, okay, yeah? There's allegations that he harassed or S8 people. But for the past 3 years, I have not seen any evidence of it. But the general community has has ousted him. Alright? He has the viewers. Trust me, he has the viewers. Okay, yeah? He has the viewers. But I have no idea whether the allegations are true, number one, yeah? I have no idea I only know that a lot of the content creators don't want to work with him, yeah? But nobody can give evidence. Does it make sense here? The content creators are working with him, but nobody can give evidence. And the other day, the only reason why I brought this up right now, because I saw his on Reddit. He replied on Reddit on a very unrelated matter, okay, yeah? And it was like, you know, they're talking about another show. Then he's saying, oh, some people have hot takes about the show. Okay, then the other person say, yeah, I listen to hot takes from one person, but I don't watch the hot takes from another person. Okay, and then this content creator posted there and say, where's your proof I did something wrong? They didn't mention the content creator's name. The content creator just came out and say, where's your proof I did something wrong? So, you know, it sounds like, okay, there's no evidence against him, but it feels like he's, and then I was like, wait, why did he pop out of nowhere and say, I did nothing wrong? Where's your evidence? Okay, so I went to check his Reddit, and his entire Reddit post history was he going to every single thread that talks about him related to our topics, again, yeah, and say, where's your evidence, where's your evidence, where's your evidence? And he's been doing that non-stop for the past 3 years. And that is his entire interaction on Reddit. And to be fair, I've not seen any evidence. Okay, yeah, for 3 years, I've not seen any evidence. And to be fair, his follower count on YouTube is higher than me, is higher than all the people I'm going to be collabing with. Also, his view counts are quite high. Yeah. So the question is, okay, you see, I'm not talking about it in terms of like, you know, oh, this is a drama, we should go and shit on this person. I've not even mentioned this person's name. Okay, yeah? But my question is, how am I supposed to give this person a chance? If I dip my toes to ask him what actually happened and try to defend him, yeah, I tell you straight out, I'm going to lose a lot of context. Okay? Generally, I've not talked to him ever since the incident. Okay, yeah? I'm also one of them who have never talked to him. I've like, you know, he who shall not be named on my channel, yeah? Ever since the incident. But I've never like openly shot down this person. Yes, yeah. Okay, but did you see where I'm coming from? I don't have... Like, on one hand, after seeing how he's been trying to defend his innocence for the past 3 years, it hits me with this weird thought of, hey, is he really innocent? Okay, yeah? B! Alright, if I want growth, it does make sense for me to target him. To like, not target in terms of like, you know, okay, if I want growth, it's either target him on the drama side, yeah, or target him as in work together with him. Okay, both ways. But obviously, my stand is I'm not gonna. He who shall not be named on my channel, okay, yeah, shall remain he who shall not be named on my channel, yeah. That's my standpoint, yeah. Okay. I know some of my viewers do watch him, so I will keep it as he who shall not be named, because I don't see a reason for me to, like, you know, end his career any further, if that makes sense, yeah. Yeah. So, what do you all think, yeah? I'm not, like, you know, expecting you to, like, oh, you should do A, B, C. No. But, do you all have any thoughts? Okay. If y'all know by now, I steer clear of drama, yeah. There's a few who they shall not be named on my channel, okay, yeah? Like, okay, let me give you a drama of something that happened sometime back ago, yeah? That I spoke about this multiple times, yeah? But I have not named the person yet. Okay? So, there's this person who commissioned me for rigging. And she got 2 models rigged from me. Okay, yeah? The total of the 2 models she rigged from me was 1,000 plus each, so it was almost $3,000. Actually, it might be more than 3,000 because the first one was higher. Okay, so let's just say $3,000. Okay, yeah. And then back then there was like this, you know, discussion. Oh, VTubing is so expensive. You shouldn't spend so much and everything, yeah. And then she went onto social media and said, I only spent $200 on my model and rigging. So y'all shouldn't overspend. And then people came and messaged me, wait, you charge her so cheap? So when I approached her for, like, you know, explaining what the heck happened here, alright, and then her answer was, oh, I'm sorry. And then instead of deleting the post or making anything, yeah, she removed me from her model credits. You all remember the story, Anya? I've never mentioned the person's name, right? Yeah, but I know. But I'm not a drama monger. Because let's put it another way, okay, yeah? If I approach and fight her, okay, yeah, I'll be fighting against her Twitter hot of over 150k followers at that point of time, yeah. Yes, she's not a small creator. For those that are wondering, what kind of creator is she? 150k followers. That's a lot. She's huge. She's huge. Yes, yeah. She's really huge. And she had that kind of, you know, idea to say that kind of BS, yeah. Right, but later on I also heard that because I got to know her through another friend of mine. Okay. So later on I heard from my other friend of mine, yeah, that she also backstabbed them. The other friend of mine also didn't say anything about it because, you know, they're like, how am I supposed to fight a big content creator, yeah? And then, yep, she was also backstabbed. Yes, yeah. But yeah, they have it. What are y'all thoughts on it? I mean, let's be honest here, okay? I'm not asking you to take sides, okay? There's no sides to take. Essentially. It's over. Alright? But what I'm saying here is more of I don't engage with I do not like to engage with such drama things here. It's like, okay, can I just put it this way? Besides entertainment drama, okay, when I talk about entertainment drama, I'm talking about like Rigs and Minifigs. Do y'all actually hear me talking about most of the other drama things here? No. And I think I believe I made myself pretty clear when it comes to like Orange Man. I don't talk about Orange Man for you, and I always say, what's my impression of Orange Man? Anybody remembers? I've got a very, very strong impression of the Orange Man for something else here. Him getting Stone Cold stunned by Stone Cold. I always remember him as the guy who got Stone Cold stunned by Stone Cold, yeah. That's all. That's literally how I always talk about him, okay, yeah. That's my impression of him, okay? I mean, of course, now it's a lot worse, yeah, but back then when things started, I was like, oh, you mean the guy who got Stone Cold stunned? That's literally I remember him for, okay, yeah? Of course, there are a lot more crazy things, okay, that I do not wish to talk on stream here, but because it's not my place to talk about it. I don't live in the US, so I should not have, like, you know, any thoughts beyond he got Stone Cold stunned. I'm sorry. That's literally my take on him, okay, yeah. I mean, you can say whatsoever, yeah, but yeah, well, because of drama, unless it's, you know, pure entertainment, yeah, for me, it's not. I can't be bothered. Yeah. That's why when anytime everybody come into my stream and talk politics and all, yeah, I get very like yeah. Yeah, me neither nor politics, yeah. and the indie VTuber once popular keep having it's popcorn like popcorn time every time. Yeah, yeah. I cannot stand all the drama. Yeah. Okay, there are some dramas that I do talk about. Yeah. Or I have followed, and I have my moral standpoint on certain things. Okay, but I will never like, you know, openly crap on people even I don't like. Yeah. And congrats on the pre-order, yay! Yeah, like there are some people which I am pretty pissed with. Okay, yeah. But I want to keep the peace, so I do not talk about them. Yeah. And also this also includes the fact that, you know, I am someone who does commissions. Okay, so I don't think it's in my benefit to get into complications with others as well. Yeah. If that makes sense. Of course, for me, there's always like that line of, is this person someone I will work with? Okay, yeah. And there are some people who I will keep the line very firm of, I will not work with them. Yeah. Then there are some people who will be like, I will work with them, but I will keep my distance. Yeah, that's the sort of thing. Like I have my own internal tier list. Yes, yeah. When people like ask me, Lottie, why ma? I don't care. Yeah. But like I said, there's just some people I will not work with. Yeah. That's about it. Another example of things that talk about, yeah. Remember I said like there's this very huge VTuber who says, "Oh, I'm so sad that Super Sentai died." Watches only one season of Super Sentai. It's like, she was like, you know, making like the biggest fuss that Super Sentai is ending and all. Yeah. Watches only one season of Super Sentai. Okay. In her defense, she watched all the Super Sentai openings. Okay, yeah. And reacted to all the Super Sentai openings. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So she watched every single Super Sentai opening. Okay, yeah. It's like, I'm such a huge Super Sentai fan, and now Super Sentai is gone forever. I'm so sorry, yeah. I won't say who, okay? Because if push comes to shove, I will still work with that person, yeah? Okay? Because it's not like this person have done hideous things that are non-negotiable. Does that make sense? Yeah. I have a mark where there are some people who have done certain things which I think is, I will never ever work with them again. Yeah. Versus some people who just have weird work ethics. Let's just leave it as weird work ethics. Yeah. I don't know how to describe, but weird work ethics. I hope that's like, you know, makes sense that, yeah, that's where I like draw a line. Weird work ethics versus versus what's it called? People I will work and not work with. Yeah. So the Sentai thing, I actually would bulk it to weird works. Yeah, so like, you know, one thing is, of course I do like take my stance on certain things. Like, okay, let me give you an example here. If someone abuses animals, I will never work with them. Do I make it clear? At the moment you abuse animals, you stay the hell out of my way. No matter how big you are, yeah. That's my standpoint of things, yeah. And people like that, I will say names because there's no he who shall not be named here, yeah, because this kind of people with proven evidence, alright? Okay, I mean, I don't want to mention his name here, yeah, because I don't want to invite trouble, but if you Google it, alright, this person shocked the dog with a shock collar and say, I didn't shock my dog. Where the dog was in pain because he wanted the dog to sit at the dog bed for his 4-5 hour stream. That is, I cannot take it. I'm giving you so much details so that you can Google and search which streamer shocked their dog on stream. He will come out. He will come out. I have no relations with him. I've never worked with him and I'll never want to work with him. Okay. Yes, yeah. You don't want to hear it now, yeah? Yeah. But I mean, that is where I have a very clear line. No, this is the kind of person I will never want to have any relationships with him. Let's just say it's bad enough that if he attends the event, I'll boycott the event. Yes, yeah. Yes, Mama. But yeah, but generally I don't like to I don't like to get caught up in drama stuff, yeah. Really. But yeah, and yeah, Momo is here now. And Tommy, what am I doing today, Nia? Yes, today I am working on some background art. I do intend to finish this scene before I end work or end stream, yeah. Because if I do not finish this scene, then bad. So yeah, you see me at least finish this whole scene, which is almost done actually, yeah. I think the complex parts are already mostly there. And the glass, yeah. Then I need to add in the under each of these doors, I need to add on one more layer, yeah. So this is gonna be the this is right door, right? Yeah. Go for flu black. I thought that was okay. So yes, there is a photo here. All right, there's a photo here, yeah. But the do you see I'm adding in like additional things to the photo? So I'm converting a photo into an anime backdrop, yeah. So while see, I have the other one here for reference, so you can actually see that it's not like 100% trace or what. Yeah, there's a lot of referencing here, so you can see that the shape and the size of this is completely different. You see? You see? This is the actual thing here. This is what I've drawn. So there's obviously quite a bit of difference there. Yeah. And this is the belt from here. Yeah. So I'm creating like very similar but different scenes at the same time. So we'll see over here. You see like the belt thing is over here. The belt 45 to 48 is here. But my one, the belt thing is to the side. This is the original photo. Then I remove that one and then I reposition it here. Did you see that? So I've been doing like this kind of edits here. Both reference and texturing. So later you actually see a texturing here, Tommy Vu. So if you want to see like an example of what I've worked on, actually I can open this one. Recent airport outdoors. This was the one I worked on yesterday. Yeah. Alright, so this is the final photo. I find out what I did. Yeah. My references are over here. I'll just put out my references so you can see what else. Yeah. So this is the first photo of the airport tower. Okay, yeah, so you can see there's definitely more trees and all. I've definitely chopped a lot of trees. Because trees are not my concern here. So you can see this airport tower over here. And then the angles is also... The airport tower angle is more similar here. But this one you can tell that it's different. For those who saw it yesterday, I made quite a lot of changes after streaming. So even if I overlay it, okay, while the overall shape is there, you can see the angles, the details and all. For this is completely different here. Okay, original actual thing here. Even if it's talk about actual thing, okay, so you can see, right, this is the arc here is correct. So you copy, if you look here, the arc here is correct. But if you look towards the back, okay, the shape is completely off already. Yeah. Does that make sense here? Yeah, because I actually, even the bridge over here, so if you see, it's before and after. The positions are all off. Yeah. And you're thinking of running off meta next week. Oh, yeah. And Ollie days. Oh, yes, Ollie. Where have you been? Ollie, you've been missing for so long here. Yeah. So, yeah. Next week you want to run off meta, but what meta are you going to do here? What are those up for? That is the one thing I cannot talk about. Yes, yeah. That's the one thing I cannot say. I can show you the art right now because it doesn't explain the thing I'm working on here. Okay, but the next ones I'm going to work on would be like this one, this donkey shop. Don 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 donkey. Okay, then I got another one. Scale or wizard. Try to throw people off now. It's private after all, yeah. Also, have you heard the Toku Jack Sparrow site is down here? The Toku Jack Sparrow sites are down here. Yeah, I heard. In fact, the other day I was trying to watch with the Toku Jack Sparrow sites here and they all weren't working. So I do want to try to move things around a little bit here. And Whale Wave will be there. Okay, the difference between me and Patchy here is Patchy has a stadium at home, so Patchy will probably be testing all the blades here. Whereas I am still trying to get my answer for a couple of other things here, like how do I want to run scale and strike? Yes, yeah. Do you know I don't have a blade, Beyblade, stadium at home here? Anybody want to fund me a Beyblade stadium? If you drop me money, I go buy tomorrow. You don't really test. Nani? Patchy who? Patchy is on the Twitch side of chat, yeah. Tommy, Ollie, yes, yeah. No, the ball doesn't work. The wall doesn't work, yeah. It's complicated. Beyblade is different these days. Very different. I play a Beyblade that becomes 2 Beyblades. Oh, don't worry. IR Beyblade, yes, yeah. Beyblades are different these days, okay? Only the Dragoon trigger kind. There's Dragoon right now, you know, right? Yeah? Yeah. Yes, there's Dragoon. I'm not joking. There's Dragoon. Go look up Beyblade X Dragoon. Okay, yeah. Actually, I can just show here. X Dragoon. Get it, yo? Come back with Dragoon. Hey, this one, right? Right? More toys. Dragoon. Beyblade X. Dragon Storm. 460 Rubber XL. Yeah. Actually, I've never checked the Ball of Toys site before, yeah. Oh yeah, Dragon doesn't come with with a launcher, yeah. So looking at Wizard Arc is 38 SGD, so it's about $40, yeah. In Singapore, if you pay, it's gonna be about if you pay, it's gonna be about 30. Well, pale scalpers around this price, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, give me. I got BRB real quick. Then once I'm back, I need to pee real quick, yeah. Once we're back, we get $24 with a Beyblade and a launcher. I think it's fine. Okay, yeah. $24 alone for just a Beyblade, no. Okay. So anyways, I'm gonna BRB real quick. I'll see you in a quick moment. I need to pee real quick. Okay, bye. I'm back. Okay. Anyways, sometimes I actually get some of the classic base in X form, but the reason why I did not get it is number one, I was budgeting for other things. Okay. Secondly, the other reason why I didn't get it is I've been waiting for times where there's a release I do not want to get during that month, and then I get that sort of, like I've got spare cash, I'll just grab it here. But currently there is quite a bit of releases lined up that I do want to get here. Let's put it this way here. The more I see some of the blades, the more I love the blades. Yes, like there's this blade okay, there's this blade that I personally like, design wise. Okay, yeah. But I didn't get it because it's too expensive. So actually I didn't really like the design, but the more I look at it, I actually like the Heaven's Ring, the Ring Aether design here. Yeah. And this has been poking at me the more I look at it here. Okay, the other one that I kind of do feel like getting is actually Glory Valkyrie because of the gimmick. However, I feel this might be a fad for me. Like, oh no, it's the biggest new thing. I want to get it here. That sort of thing. Okay, so if it just floats, like normally this kind of toys or this blades, okay, when it first released, I'm like, oh my, yeah, this is so good. This looks so nice, yeah. Everybody's playing it. It looks so strong. Hype fades off. Doesn't really care, yeah. But this is the kind of blade which I will put on the back burner, yeah, and then look at it later on. So if it was not scalped right now, I would probably have waited maybe 2-3 months. Then I look at it. Should I get it? Should I get it? Do I really want it? Oh, maybe I should get it, yeah. Or maybe nah, forget it. I can give you an example of a blade that I wanted to get when they first announced. I can tell you the mood for it already died. Okay, yeah. I think it's Whip, Brachio Whip, right? Yeah, Whip. This one. This is what I was looking at for a while. Because I want the wheel the wheel assist blade I still want, but initially I was like, damn, this blade looks not bad. Should I just get the blade? Should I just get the blade? Yeah, of course I didn't manage to get it, but I like. Now I look at that like, nah, I probably won't want it. Yeah, I do not know if that will happen to me and Heaven's Ring. Yeah, but that's one of the blades which I'll look at like, nah, never mind. Yeah. Okay, another blade that falls like that for me, yeah, was Bahamut. This was a blade that I still want the 150. Don't get me wrong, yeah. I still wish I can get the 150 ratchet. Bahamut Blitz, where are you? I don't see Bahamut Blitz here. I don't know why. But it's in the set. No, it's not in the set, yeah. Okay. I don't know where you are, Bahamut Blitz, but it's one of the blades which I go like, looks cool! Should I get it? Should I get it? I just want a 150 ratchet. I'm not paying so much for 150 ratchet, yeah. That's one of the blades that I got, but I have not figured out how to use it, yeah. Yeah, I've not figured out how to use it. But, do I regret getting this blade? A bit. Not gonna lie, yeah. Because I've not figured out how to use it. But I got it because Multi. Okay, anyways. Different story. So that's a blade which I will grab right the back, yeah, because I know I want that, yeah. Other blades I'm just giving you like a rough idea of blades that I wish I could get, that kind of things, yeah. Not asking you to buy for me, okay, yeah? No. Are there any of the older blades that I wish to get? Okay. Older blades that I wish to get, yeah. let's I'm just gonna run through the site a little bit, yeah. Let's see. All the blades that I wish to get. Mall of Toys. Okay, Ragnarich. This is one of them which I was looking at, but in the end I was like, forget it, yeah. Beyblade X. That's a Drenzel, yeah. Drenzel was one of that which I did consider if I want to get or not, yeah. In the end, I didn't get it. Because the price just went too high. Anyways, Ignite Rage is one of those which yeah, there's also this Drenzel, yeah. If you don't know, Kai is my favorite from the OG series, yeah. So I did look at Drenzel before, yeah, but and then I didn't get it. Okay. Okay, what's the other one that I wanted to get? Yeah. Okay. Right now, Rich. It was one of those which I was very tempted to get. Ragnarage. Yes, yeah, this one. I was trying to get because it was not available on Country Fine. Because it was all. I just want to look at it. I don't care if it's available on Country or not. Just say it's not available to buy. Yeah, okay. So Ragnarage is one of those which I was tempted to get. But then, you know, the more I look at the blade, I'm like, it's somewhat there for me, but not really there, yeah. Okay, and then the parts that they have. You can't zoom in. Oh, you can't see. Worse. Okay, yeah. Okay. I realize this. Okay, so long story short, this blade here is orange. Overall, I do like the orange look of it, yeah. But the top blade just didn't hit it for me. Secondly, the ratchet, the bit, the assist. I got the flow assist blade already. So actually the flow assist blade is the thing I love most from it because it's full orange, yeah. And I've got the Ragnar lock chip, so I've got orange lock chip already, yeah. But the main blade itself, I didn't really like it, though I was very tempted to get it competitively, yeah. And then, now I suddenly just drop my entire need to buy it. Yeah. And Ollie, is there like Shopee sales? Or Shopee is overpriced right now. It's being scalped. But now something else came out. Oh, it's coming out soon. Hey, Tiga! As Beyblade is basically the same attack ring, yeah? So problem solved! Problem solved, yeah! Yes, yeah. Problem solved! Okay? I'll get Tiga. There's no need for me to get the rest, yeah. The one thing I'm not entirely too sure though, yeah, is oh, the Tiga ratchet and bit is good. Yes. 360 is one of the bit ratchets I use very often, yeah. And taper is one of my favorite bits. Yes, yeah. Although taper is now what I'll be running on my Bullet Griffin, yeah. Okay, I actually do not know what assist blade is. I actually really do not know what. That's something I've been trying to figure out for a while, yeah. But I can't figure out what the assist blade is. Will I be able to tell from a video? Okay. I don't know if... Okay, I'm a bit scared the audio will become a problem. Wait, the audio is not... Do you hear the audio? Chat? Yes, yeah. Alright, Tiga Rage Flow FT. I know the blade is definitely Ragnar's blade right now. That's 2 Asus blades now. Yeah. I only know the ratchet and the bit is 360 taper. Yes, yeah. Oh dear. We can hear me. Okay, yeah. Hey, look it up. It's turn assist. Is it only 1 turn? Because I know there's 2 assist blades, yeah. One is a red assist blade, one's a purple assist blade. Yes, yeah. Is turn a good assist blade? Turn can flip for your info, yeah. Oh, as in change up and down sides, yeah? Is that a good thing? Oh. Also, turn assist blade good, yeah? Okay for even-sided blades, yeah. Oh, but this is an even-sided blade, right? This is an even-sided blade, right, yeah? Ashman's actually a pretty good out-of-the-box combo, right, yeah? Of course, you know, I would probably turn it into a glitter Tigania. Alright, I'll change the SS blade to a gold SS blade, okay, yeah? Heavy! Well, the color maxing on this is so good, yeah. I'll probably run like, you know, Tiga Rage Heavy. Tiga Rage Heavy 360 taper. Yeah, I'll probably keep it that way, maybe. Because I see most people that, in fact, you're asking me, there's actually somebody who recommended blade build, yeah? I'm so sorry. This is like my main fella that I refer to, yeah. Okay. He actually recommended that blade, yeah. Which one is it? Anti-meta. Yes, yeah. Alright, so this one, the second last one he was talking about, yeah. Ragnar Rage Flow Heavy 960 Low Rush. Yes, yeah. I might use 360 Low Rush. Because my Low Rush is purple, so it's still on color. Yes, yeah. And more Tempest! How's it meowing you? Yeah. But yes, so this is one of them I'm looking at, yeah. Yeah. I do want to try out this combo myself, yeah. hopefully, you know, Tiga will be my main bay. Okay, I think we're back to work here. Yeah, that's a nice combo. But yes, how have you been, Remote Tempest here? Yeah, it's been so long. So long! You'll be missing! Missing! Like a chow! Missing chow! Okay, I'm joking, yeah. But how have you been here? Yeah. Yep. How's life been for you, Nia? Remote Tempest, Nia? Busy? School gotten busy or work gotten busy? Did you eat enough chicken nuggets the past few weeks? Yeah, back to art, Nia. I need to get back to art. Well, if not, I will not finish, Nia. Okay. So those gonna go to L. And then for the wall, I should turn on the reflect right now, yeah. I'm doing great. Glad to see that you're doing good, yeah. I blame me for falling in rabbit hole of Ultraman and deep into it more than you before, yeah. Nice. Have you been watching Tio? Tio is so good. Ultraman is so good overall. There was like a Toko series that, you know, I would like say that I am most obsessed with. I would say is Ultraman. Ultraman just hits different, okay, Nia? Oh, by the way, we are going to be watching the last arc of Tiga this weekend. Yes, Nia, for those who do want to join us. The last arc of Tiga this weekend. Okay. Yes, Nia. Tio is out! Yes! We've been watching you mean latest Tio? No. The first 3 episodes so far, yeah. Tio is not out yet. Not yet. The new latest episode is not out yet, yeah. Oh yes, this looks pretty. I'm so happy. Yes, yeah. Okay. And then let me go to the glass. Okay, so the glass wall here, yeah, let me quickly do some okay, reflections. Okay. Cosmos and Gaia. Yes, yeah. But yeah, don't watch Tio as well, yeah. I got bad news, yeah. A massive Ultraman Zero fan. Now, a massive Ultraman Zero fan, yeah. Now you knew of him. It wasn't sold until you follow more Ultraman cool stories, yeah. It's Love Zero Mouse! No! Rainbow Tempest Love Zero! Okay. So Brian marketing worked on Rainbow Tempest, yeah. It's fine. People have the rights to love different things, okay, yeah. That's what I would say. Oh, so that's what's causing the problem here. Okay, it's the reflect. Actually, should I put this as 15? We can do 20. Yep, that's a 20 here. So it's a bit more visuals here. I mean, realistically, it shouldn't be at 20. But I'm selling it as 20 so that, you know, visually you can see something down here. Do I think 20 is a little bit strong? Yeah, we can keep it at 20. Yeah, who cares? Yes, yeah. Emma is so cool. You also heard rumors of Teo appearing in Teo as Teo's teacher. That's the one thing I'm most afraid of, Nia. I hope that Zero doesn't appear, Nia. Why? Why? Tell me why ain't nothing but a meow egg. Tell me why ain't nothing but a meow egg. Tell me why I bred 0 lovers in my chat. I want more Tiga lovers, not 0 lovers in here. It's fine, yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we got some 0 dislikers here. Yeah. Okay, as much as I like Zero, if he plays a decent role in the show like he did with Jeet, I can forgive the situation. If he plays a decent role like what he did in Jeet, yes, yeah. Here's the thing that, you know, old people say, you don't like Zero, but I would say that, yeah, but I think he did a good job in Jeet. It's me, okay, Nia? I'm honest. Also, what's my favorite? It's obviously Tiga. Have you not seen my recent works on Twitter? Yes, have you not seen my recent works on Twitter? You should go check out my Twitter. I've got some awesome works there, Nia. Have you been following me on Twitter? Tiga! Yes, Nyang. So I animated this. Okay, this was a recent animation I did, yeah? Then this one. This is actually on the Ultraman card game official page, yeah. Yeah. Tell me it's not Tiga! Yes, this is actually part of the Ultraman card game official video, yeah. So if you do check out the Ultraman card game official video, yeah, for the English side. Yeah! Tiga! Okay, go watch a full video later on, yeah. There's so many people, okay? There's so many people, but of course, you know. Alright, after this person, yeah? No, next one. Okay, there's... I think I'm the Klenda or something? See? See? Alright, you have to follow me on Twitter. Go follow! Yes, yeah. Okay. Oh, today is Suzu Chan's birthday. Okay, not her birthday. But yeah, see, it's my favorite Twiga. Obviously. Okay, yeah. Alright, so anyways, back to this. Now that it's mostly done, the layout here, we're gonna do the floor and finish up the floor here. So got the front bar, the glass, the back bar. Then this is gonna be bar shadows. Then later I have to prepare them for animation here. Okay, so now this is this. So you can see this, the animation frame that will be here. So for this shot later on, it's going to go from here and pan upwards. So that's the reason why it's here as my reference here. As I when I position everything, I make sure it's all positioned within the camera range here. So you can see that the moment it goes up, okay, it will pan up nicely. Yes. Emory is also in the video here. Yeah. Do you watch Emory? I don't watch. Okay, can I say something? As a VTuber myself, I personally don't watch as many VTubers as I should. Okay, yeah. I watch a lot of I watch very few VTubers for someone who is a VTuber now. I have been watching some of them, but like not too many. If you recommend me people, I might go check it out now. Like okay, give me a quick moment. I need to check something real quick. Back. Sorry. Yes. Yes, I played Giga Bash for. I need to schedule my Giga Bash stream. What's up, Giga Bash next week? Okay, chat. Next Thursday or Friday, Giga Bash stream? Yes, no? Alright, so for the Giga Bash stream, I'll be doing it in a couple of setups. And the first one I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run solo because I got something like offline access for solo play to get all the characters here. Then after I will do the other one, which is with only the characters I have. Yeah. Which includes Tiga. So one's like a demo version here. It's going to be a sponsored stream, and whoever gets Giga Bash, and I'll probably give out like one copy of Giga Bash or something like that. Yeah. You see. Yes, Giga Bash stream. Next week. Okay, I'll schedule. Okay, yeah. Oh, another thing I want to check with y'all, yeah. Will y'all be annoyed if I swap our watch parties? That means my Sunday watch party I move to Monday move to Sunday, yeah. I'm asking that it's a kaiju game. Yes, yeah, Ollie. The reason why because I feel like more people would be able to watch on Sundays. Alright. But the reason why I'm thinking of swap here is mostly because of the subtitles here. There's been a subtitle issue here. So I'm not sure. For now, I think we can maintain until the end of Xencelabs. But after that, I think we might have issues with the subtitles here. Right? Because tomorrow we ran into so much issues with the subtitles recently here. Also, if anyone found any new Jack Sparrow sites here for Toku, please send it my way here. You don't have to send me a cat website. The cat website is where I use here. But it's because the cat website is usually late on the subtitles here. That's why my problem is. The cat website used to be really fast on subtitles here. But late, ever since Xencelabs, they've been very slow on the rider side. To the point I'm like, it's stream time. It's not out yet. That's why I ended up using the Jack Sparrow sites here, which had the subtitles a lot faster here. That's my concern. Yes, yeah. As some of you might know, I don't really bother that much about subtitles myself, you know? But it's about everyone else. Yeah. That's a subtitles issue, yeah. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see, yeah. After Mebius is currently recently started. Mebius is good. Mebius! Especially episode 1, where the whole city was kaboomed. Mebius! Okay, if there's any complaint I have of Mebius, okay, yeah, is Mebius plot armor is too thick, okay? I think Mebius is great, but my only complaint is Mebius plot armor is too thick. Like, you know, in the second half of the show, okay, I won't spoil, yeah, but things happen, but then, you know, he has plot armor. And Mebius plot armor is very strong. Yes, yeah. That's all. I think overall Mebius is like, I'm not gonna spoil the plot line, yeah, of what happened and all, but I think Mebius is good as a show, yeah. But if you're expecting, you know, a challenging plot, no. Mebius is not that challenging, yeah. Plot armor be strong. Okay, but if you're asking me how strong is the plot armor, is it as strong as Jesus Yamato? No. Plot armor is okay. Yeah! It's a rookie who doesn't need to learn, which is why I said that, you know, Ultraman Teo feels very Mebius coded in some sense, yeah. Like, he gives us the rookie vibe as well, yeah. Like, of course, Teo is a rookie for different reasons. Okay? He wasn't trained to do what he did. But you can definitely see that they are, here's that, like, you know, very rookie-ish vibe, yeah. That's why I say it's very Mebius coded for that reason, yeah. Okay. Alright, so now that this one is done, Okay, so you can see what I'm going to do next here. I'm going to do a couple of layers of work here. Okay. Ah, here is the civilian getting put in the front lines. Yes. Yes. Okay, we'll go with A3. Paste. I think he's kind of being forced. Yeah, he is forced into it. Yeah. Let's go with arrival hall filter. S3. I think episode 3 hurts a lot. Yeah, okay, that's the thing. You know, when you're talking about different style of storytelling, yeah, that's where I think Ultraman shines the most. It just tells story differently from the rest of the Toku series, yeah. Like, no matter how, you know, like every single Ultra series stands out pretty differently, most of them, yeah, because the way they tell the story is a bit different. But there's like this flavor to Ultraman that doesn't get captured in the rest of the Toku series, you know. Right? Don't you agree with that, yeah? It doesn't make him bad, but it helps to see him go through a lot, yeah. First, he's trying to find a new place to call home. First outcast, then he's trying to find off Kaiju. Yeah! I feel by the time Kyo learns to fight about like a proper Ultraman, it'll be rewarding to see. Yeah! That's the thing I do hope to see, yeah. Okay. So, what I'm gonna do here, yeah, is a couple of layers of work here. So first, I've got this origin layer. Okay. This filtered layer here. I'm going to take this filtered layer. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take this. Alright, so now I got the lines over there. Go in here. So, the thing is, I do this differently with every single one I work on here. Like every single artwork, I handle it a little bit differently, and so there's like no standard of how I handle this. I just handle it with feeling. And on this one, I'm just gonna erase some of the lines as we get further. Someone asked me how do I do it. I've been handling this process very differently for each one I do here. So like for this case, because I want the texture of the floor, okay, yeah. So I am gonna go for a overlay. I will go for a few mixes and then we see. Then if not, we'll go for multiply. Okay, we'll go for multiply. We'll lower. So you can see how this one is coming out a little bit differently, right? Yeah. Then I'm gonna go ahead to add the black. Refer to other layers. Yes, I hope that they can capture it. Yeah. Tolerance just over a little bit. I think I can't be so lazy now, so I probably need to line it. Okay. So let's go back to the lining. I want to cheat my way through, but I couldn't. Okay. So you can see me just lining the core portions that needs lining for color bucketing. Okay, yeah. So it'll end around here. Can you? This side, yeah, let's just do this part now. It should be fine. Just to get that little bit out. Okay, so you can see me actually line certain areas a bit more here. So lining is not because I do want to add detail. I try to reduce on details when I do this here. So, like, you know, it sounds counterintuitive here, but yes. Sometimes when you're doing backgrounds, you want to have lesser details on it rather than more details here. So I'm literally lining the bare minimum to give me the colored details. And the blocking here. So we'll just end it somewhere here. Okay. Alright. Then we'll go into here. There you go. So all the colored blockings are in there. I'll use the other bucket too. For the multiple. Okay, can be a bit higher. Alright. So this gives me most of the layers that I want to get the color blocked out here. Okay. So after that, we'll go with this. We'll go with multiply. I don't know. I will lower the opacity, the darkness on this ones. So we get a rough estimate of what I want here. So you can see the rough texture there. That's all I need. So I don't need everything here. Because the main color is there, I just need to get the texture in. Okay. So this will be the first layer. The exact color, I will change it a little bit later on here. Then I got this part over here. Okay. So this part over here, what I'm going to do is... I'm going to take this. Throw this in. Then I'll go for filter, blur. Gaussian blur. Okay, so I'm going to wait for the blur to come out. Okay, so you see, I can see from the sides here how the blur is looking like. So if I'm happy with the blur, actually I'll lower the blur a little bit. Yes, yeah. I had not a full in here. I feel yes, yeah, looking great so far. By the way, you feel like Ibuki, Teo, and Shoma Gavo will get, yeah, they will. I mean, it's they're telling literally the same story but different. Like Teo and Gavo are similar stories but told in a different approach, yeah. Don't you agree? It's similar premise, but it's handled differently as well, yeah. Okay, so now you can see that this part, I'm gonna lower the yellow because I think it's too yellow. So this is where, you know, I do color adjustments here. Alright, so now I think the yellow now looks nice. It fits the back. Okay, the blacks are good. Okay, yeah. So you have that, like, you know, painterly feel, drawn feel, but yet it feels like a photo, yeah. That's what I'm trying to approach with, yeah, for such shots. So this portion here, what I'm going to do next here is, because it's a background, I want the characters to stand out. I do not want the back to completely ruin the character view here. So I'm going to go with layer correction layer. And we add this one. Okay. Okay, so in the correction layer, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the saturation. So it looks less saturated and the color looks less blotchy because of that, yeah. But you get the shape, but you lose the blotchiness, yeah. And then I'm going to fill it up with light blue. Because light blue helps to, like, you know, put things in the background visually. Okay. However, the light blue, I'm handling a bit differently here because I'm going to do the light blue on top of all the layers here. Right, over here. So it will also affect the front layer here. Wrong color though. We'll go for this one. Yes, yeah. Okay, and then it goes deeper here because only here is further away near the top is actually nearer. Okay, then I lower the light blue. Okay, at night gives you that, like, you know, anime vibes. Yes, yeah, you see what I mean? You see what I mean? Now it looks like an anime shot. Okay, yeah? That's exactly what I'm achieving here. And then later in the animation, okay, of course not now, you have the left and the right doors open here. So the right door, it open. Yeah. They're just spoilers, okay? You're not really spoilers, but spoilers, okay? That's the reason why I made the thing a bit more opaque, so you can actually see the lighting here. Yeah. Alright, yeah. So that is what I've been working on today here. So I did finish the whole thing. It is within my target range of finishing one more artwork by today. Last night was slow. Today was fine. So for example, I mean now obviously it's not going to be a Kochi then, yeah. But for example, if I do the animation later on, let's go into projects, Kochi Riders. Let's put my Agito PNG open. Okay. So if I just put a character there. Right, with all the layerings done. Okay, remember I did have multiple layers there right now. So if I'm here, of course, I need to add some shadow later. Later on, it's going to be for me to add in the character shadows here. Okay. So, with that blue tint over there, when I open the door, I open the left door this time here, so it's more obvious. You can see the difference? You can see the color difference down here? It'll be quite zoomed up, so you can see the color difference there? That is the reason why I did that here. I come back for next week for Gigabash. Okay, on your souvenir side, remove temples here. Yeah, this is like a maid cafe, but of course, like I said, this is not what I'm working on here. The Agito is just to give you all the visuals, that's all. It's not going to be part of the thing here. The one that's going part of the thing is another artwork that I've not drawn. And I cannot show. That one I can't show. That one I can't show here. Like, the backgrounds are fine, but I can't show you the characters. That's why you never see any character work. So normally I like to change the color of the lines here because I don't like black lines. Also on the floor. So I'm going to go in this line layer, right? Okay, I'm going to go in here. And then I'm going to go for dark blue. Yes, ma'am. That's a few. Okay, now the lines look, although it's blue, okay, it looks more natural. It doesn't look so harsh. And there you go. Completed. Yes, yeah. Yeah, anime artwork done. Yay! Okay. Also, anime backdrop. So the next step to this, okay, which is what I'm going to do now, yeah, I'm going to do arrived door reduced. So this is going to be for PSD. Yes, yeah. Yep. Okay. So the reason why I need a reduced layer here is when I import it into Clip Studio, into After Effects and all here, it'll be easier to manage here. But when I coached across Toku Meetup, I thought it would be Shoma and Ibuki. Yeah, I was Lucky and Kirame Silver. Yeah, Lucky and Kirame Silver would be fun. You know, they are the same but different. Yes, projects, scenes. This will be S3. I think I have not done the reduced layers for a lot of them yet. Yeah. But that's one of them which I know there's going to be animation involved here. So I'm leaving this. Okay, I do not need a reflect layer. The front bar will be one layer. A wall will be one layer. The right door is one layer. Which is the reason why normally when I use shadows is a little bit different here, but for this time I lock in the shadows on certain parts here. So the bar shadows, what is this again? Oh, this, the backup lineup. Okay. Alright, so the bar shadows, I think I can maintain. Then the rest here will be backdrops right here. Actually, bar shadows can just merge in. Let's see. Backdrop. Okay, done. Alright, so now this is ready for adding the After Effects. Yeah. Why it's not compatible? Oh, the back bars. I've not merged the back bars. Sorry. Okay. Actually, in this case, I should keep the bar shadows out in case I want to use the artwork without the bars and the door. Okay. Yeah, let me do one slight edit. Okay. I missed the edit in terms of layer management. Hey, also thank you so much for Sabis! Mate! How's it meowing? Yay. This is the project that I'm working on here. BG. Okay, so this is a BG. I'll remove the paper layer since we do not have paper layers there, and then black bar merge selected layers. Okay, yeah. Then let me see. Alright. So this is now animation ready, this backdrop. Let me just open my past few works because I think some of them I didn't set them for animation ready. Yeah, I didn't set the airport one. I think the train one of them is, one of them isn't. Yeah. Let me just open them and check. Train should be S5, right? Okay, we got the exterior for this one here. Okay, both is already set for... Both has been set up already here. S9? Was it set? Okay, this one has nothing set. This one has nothing set here. This one is just a pure PNG. S8 is not done. S7? I've not done... Okay, S7 should be the next one I'll be working on here. S6, 7, S4. Oh, S4 I've already done the front back. Yeah, this will work here for S4. So it's good here. So S7 will be another one that needs splitting. S8 might need splitting. S5 is already done. S1, 2, S2 doesn't need, S1 needs. So let me do S1 now. So it's yesterday's one, yeah. So what I need to split for this one is actually very simple. Okay, let's just resave. So reduce PSD format. Alright, so basically this is just format preparation here. Like the artwork is already done, but I do not want like certain things up front and center here. So for example, the fronts There's one layer. There's nothing, no questions here. There's one layer here. The plane is one layer. The sky is one layer. And everything else go off. Done. It's basically reducing it to the bare minimum. So when I animate, I literally just have to take the plane and... You see a plane? Yes, yeah. So in the animation software later on, let me just switch over to this. It's just going... And we are done. Yeah. So that's all else to it, yeah. There's like nothing special. It's just reducing the layers, yeah, so that it's ready for work, ready for animation, yeah. So Avermedia reduce, airport reduce, yeah. So if I were to, I can't just open the. Oh wait, I can't because there's all the names there, yeah. If you can read, you can read at this next size. Okay, yeah. Okay, projects. Meow 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 project. Tracker. Okay, so I'm going to go with the Sue pencil. Okay. BG cleared. Okay, yeah. BG cleared. Okay. So BG cleared. I'm just keeping track on what is done, what is not done here for the backdrops. So I put everything on the wrong layer. Okay. Okay. I feel that this is both good and bad at the same time, yeah, because it shows me exactly how much work there is left for me to do. So there's no change at the second page. Oh no, second page looks so empty now. Okay, so with this, I have cleared 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah. Seven. So I should have 6 more left. Let me just double check now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I say 6, but technically 2 of them should be very fast, yeah. 6, yes, I got 6 more left, yeah. So I'll write on those. As for this, to go to billiard tournament, it might be Hell's Hammer 670 low rush, Wizard Rod 160 hexania, and Nightmare 480 kick. Yeah, sounds like a good team actually, yeah. It sounds like a good team. Yeah. It's 3:30. Should I break or should I end stream? Yes, yeah. Wait, did Patchy go and sleep yet? Patchy, are you there? Oh, did Patchy go and sleep? I can't remember. Did I miss a message like I'm gonna sleep now? Yes, yeah. So it has finally arrived. Yes, yeah. You feel like you need to work on the deck name here, but I call it Multi and Bird. Just call it multiple birds. Yes, you just call it multiple birds. No, multiple. Yes, yeah, no problem. See? Okay, I think I'll be ending stream here for today for YouTube. We'll go a little bit longer, but yes, thank you so much everybody on YouTube for joining me today, Nia. I'm glad that y'all enjoyed my art stream, just yapping about things. I will be doing more YouTube streams if I can, yeah. And tomorrow, we are going to be watching Moobrow Traveler over Moobrow tomorrow, yeah. Yes, the final, supposedly the finale for the Saejima arc. Yes, yeah. So do join us for Garo tomorrow movie night. Yes, yeah. I'm very excited for it. Twitch is staying a bit longer, okay, yeah. And with that, I'll see you on the next one, yeah. Bye bye, YouTube.